The US military said it struck a vessel suspected of carrying drugs in international waters in the eastern Pacific Ocean on Monday, killing one person, part of a months-long campaign of boat strikes near Latin America. The military has hit at least 29 alleged drug vessels since early September, killing 105 people. United States President Donald Trump levied his latest threat as the US Coast Guard continued for a second day to chase a third oil tanker as part of a dark fleet that Venezuela uses to evade US sanctions. The US president also promised to keep the two ships and the nearly 4 million barrels of Venezuelan oil the Coast Guard has seized so far. Trump suggested he was prepared to further ratchet up the tensions after 4 months of mounting pressure on Caracas. He also issued a new warning to Nicolás Maduro, saying it would be smart for the Venezuelan leader to step down as US naval forces pressed a blockade on the South American country's oil wealth.
Well, I think it probably would. I can't tell. That's up to him what he wants to do. I think it would be smart for him to do that. But again, we're going to find out. Look, Venezuela did terrible things to the United States. They sent hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people into our open border. They sent their criminals, they sent their prisoners, they sent their drug dealers, they sent their mentally insane and incompetent people.
Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro hit back, saying the US president would be better off focusing on domestic issues rather than threatening Caracas.
I've been reflecting in recent days on the illegal aggressions that have occurred. I think that President Trump could do better in his country and in the world. He would do better within his country with economic and social issues. He would do better with the world if he attended to the issues of his country, each president to their own, because it cannot be that 70% of his speeches, declarations, and time is about Venezuela.
Venezuela's key ally Moscow, however, expressed its full support for Maduro's government as Washington has dialed up military operations and threats against Caracas. China also condemned the US's latest moves as a serious violation of international law. Venezuela denies any involvement in drug trafficking and insists that Washington is seeking to overthrow Maduro to seize the country's oil reserves, which are the world's largest. Anamika Pandey's report for DD India.